Have you covered it? The answer is no. Have you alerted the world? No. We are alerting our issues by ourselves to the world. And as we do that, we are just putting them on notice. Because you cannot say because they will call you a terrorist, you can't defend yourself. There will come a time when that will not happen. You might either answer a terrorist and save yourself than say you don't want to be called a terrorist and you're being systematically eliminated. The demonstration that was carried out all over the country and internationally, how did it end up in Obibo? And how did it become an IPOB prescription procedure? 81 division. And who is in charge of 81 division? That is their killing division. Atompo, 81 division. Ataba, 81 division. Iguacha, 81 division. Where are the other divisions? These are the Fulani killing divisions, stationed in the south to decimate the south. And who is in charge? Program is going on in Iguacha, and they are using the indigene, a freeborn Igbo man who denied himself, denied his name, renounced his name, renounced his birthplace, and attacking his own fellow Igbos. And he is creating a very dangerous situation. Why are the Igbos your issue? They said, if I am your issue, let me go. Leave me alone and let me be on my own. You said no. Then what's the problem? Give to me what's due to me. You said no. Then what's the problem? Can you repair our roads? You say no. Can you this or that? No. And you're still holding me tight. You want to reduce the population of Biafra, the Igbo people. I don't care if you're from, let me quote unquote, your Rivers state. They will give you a name and you will take the name and then they will kill you. I don't care if they kill you or not. We have said enough to bring your attention to what they are doing to you. So it is up to you to wake up or continue to sleep. That is your business. They have lied to you before the war. They have lied to you during the war. And they killed your sons that even collaborated with them to kill their own brothers. And you, in a clear daylight, deny that these are your brothers. If somebody can come from Daura, change your name, change your boundary, give you conditions, and turn around and kill all those that help them, what makes you think that today they are telling you the truth? What makes you think today, after telling you to kill your own brothers, they will not kill you tomorrow? You sort that out on your own. Igbo in non-southeastern states of the Federation, these are Igbos. Okay? Because they are called Southeastern. Remember that this used to, all of them used to be Eastern region. East as a bulk. Eastern region. And then they reduced from Eastern region, they started creating East Central State. And most of these were still under Igbo. So when you are denying your name and your boundaries, Be very careful. Be very careful. Ebema is Igbo. Eche is Igbo. Omuma is Igbo. Ndoni, Ikwere, Ekpeye, Obibo, Opobo, Oba. They were all ceded to Rivers State. Did you create that state for economical purpose? Or why did you create the state? For people to be enemies with their own brothers and their own sisters and their own in-laws. Is that why you create? You see, they turned you against your own people, and politicians bought it. They bought it. And the same politicians that engineered the creation of this state so that they can embezzle money. And they're embezzling it. And now you are their enemy. In Edo, you have a banke, Ibuakre. And here he's saying that they don't even know that Archbishop Benson Dahosa and his wife are Igbo from Ibanke in Uhunde, local government area of Edo State. The mother of late Samuel Odabuho Ubemudia is Ibanke. You see how they dissect you and separate you from your brothers so that you can never be one, you can never stand to defend yourself when they attack you. You will see the other person as a different person from you. And as intelligent as you are, as knowledgeable as you are, you keep quiet. Most of them sneak around as if they don't know that something is happening. They cannot speak up because it is not happening in their zone. But when it starts happening in their zone, they start saying, the world, come and help you. In Delta, Eka, Ndokwa, Okwane, Anyocha, Osimili, they are Igbos. In their so-called Bayelsa, you have Osakwenike, Abueto, Aneke, Opokri villages, all in Sabama area of Bayelsa, are all Igbo of Ukwani stock, and as such are of Anyoma Igbo clan, of the Igbo ethnic group. Cross River, you have Isobo, even Lili Imoke, former Imoke, former Cross River governor, and wife are Igbos from Abi local. Akwa Ibom, you have a Kotodo Eka in Eka local government area. Akwa Ibom is an Igbo community. Benue, you have Igbos in Benue State, Ado, Oju, Obi, Obuku, local government areas of states. They were in existence before the advent of Christian religion in Nigeria. The Igbo found in Benue are Umweze Koha, Umweze Oka, Oriuzo, Umuogara, Ameka, Amezekwe, all Eze communities, Izi, Ezamobo, and Efium. These are the people who would have been in present-day Ebonyi State, but due to the fact that the Nigerian government then carved them into Benue in order to suppress the population of the East. Apart from the Eza-speaking clan, particularly the people of Umu Zekoha, that has over 300 villages, if you are to calculate the number of Igbo-speaking villages in Benue, I said Umu Zekoha is astronomical. And if this is what is happening to you, and you cannot come in terms with reality, you are doomed to die. And when the protest took place, and the SARS, how did your northern brothers respond to it? How did they respond to it? They didn't like it. The SARS is working for them, but not working for you. The Guardian. Criticisms and rejection have greeted the resolution taken on Monday by Northern leaders regarding a social media bill and the end the SARS protests across the country. What is it they're rejecting? Anyway, you'd kick against restriction and on social media. It meant to keep North under perpetual subjugation. Northern leaders may suffer worse attacks. And they cannot do anything. They described the end the SARS protest as a coup against Buhari. "19 Northern governors, traditional rulers, legislators, and other stakeholders had held an urgent meeting in Kaduna to discuss the recent end SARS protest, and insecurity in Nigeria. Inspector General of Police, Minister of Lai Mohammed, the Federal Capital Territory Musa Bello, Senate President Ahmad Lawan, and the Chief of Staff of the President of Professor Ibrahim Gambari attended the meeting. Their position was delivered by the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, Simon Lalong. They condemned the end SARS protest, saying the meeting rejects and condemns the subversive actions. It also noted that agitators and other change regime agents outside the ballot box took advantage of the peaceful protest to push for their separate agenda. On the social media, it said the meeting took note of the devastating effect of uncontrolled social media in spreading fake news and called for the major control of censorship of the social media in Nigeria. Hence, that led to Lai Mohammed's statement yesterday. The fools that believe in one Nigeria, you are not learning. They are telling you what they are going to do, and they are doing it. It is a coup against Buhari. Where is Buhari? If people don't ask this question, if people don't press on this issue, you are finished. And you have the media not even asking questions. You have the fake media houses, they have like BBC, Igbo Service. They are not going to, that's just like what the professor just asked. You that is in the media, you that is supposed to exculpate, you that is supposed to investigate, find out facts and report, you're not doing it. And this person will stand like a hippo and say, the president said. And they have been given the facts and figures that you have no president. And purchase of what? Nation. Which nation? It is very tearful. Then he goes as far as, in an interview after the summit, the president of the Senate, Lawan, explained that the meeting was called to review what happened during the NSAS protests in the country, and he commended youths in the North for not participating in the violence experienced in other parts of the country. Kaduna Governor Malam Nasai Rufai said, we praise our youth for not succumbing to be used by those who have agenda against the government. But the South, the Rivers State and governor, they sat and watched. The Delta governor, they sat and watched. The Abia governor, they sat and watched as mayhem is happening in Obibo. The Anambra governor, they sat and watched. The Enugu governor, they sat and watched. The Akwa Ibom governor, they sat and watched. Cross River, they sat and watched. Fools from the Biafra enclave. When the governors meet, talk, and carry out one, those from the Biafra land deny that they even know their brethren from Cross River. They even deny that they know their brethren from Enugu. They even deny that they know their brethren from Anambra. Imo will deny that they even know their brothers from Abia. They used to be one, indivisible one, now divided. As the Arewa's monster galvanize and educate their youths, show them where they come from. The buffoons in the south, Biafra land, are keen, stuck on dividing themselves, chopping themselves bit by bit for easy meal for the Fulanis. And what they wish is what they will get. Biafra will come. And whatever is Biafra is what Biafra will be. We will stand tall. We will progress. Identify yourself. Action speaks louder than words. The North can call their governors together, but Biafrans cannot call their governors together. Rather, their governors will invite the Fulanis to come and kill their own population, giving them names. Even their mouthpiece, when their mouths are tied, when their hands are tied, when their legs are shackled, those speaking for them are the ones they are hunting down to decimate them, the IPOB. Those that are peaceful, carrying flags, running around telling you, we want freedom. We want to be counted as human beings. No, you bring Fulani soldiers to come and shoot them. Not only shooting them, you bring tanks, which they could not use in Sambisa forest, but they can use it in your streets. What a shame. The sickness of an Igbo man cannot be imagined. We are sick. Those that are responsible for Fulani herdsmen are telling you that they thank their youth for not participating. Why will you tell them to participate when they are fighting for them? You are grooming yours in the universities, restricting the admission of your own children, but they are putting their own children in the universities with the lowest score. Who are you going to blame? And you have your cabinet, when they sit, you don't oppose, you don't say anything, you say, yes, member. All of you are the same. And when the day of reckoning comes, you will answer the question. What did you say when this was going on? You cannot tell me you don't have mouth. You cannot tell me you don't know what is going on. Isn't that a slap in the face? For the northern governors, I have asked this question and I'll repeat this question again. Why is it that governors from Biafra land cannot speak and talk to one another? But the Oduduwas have learned their lessons. They can now sit, talk, and carry out issues without even you knowing it. The only day you know it is when they will come to announce the actions they have taken. Now, they are ready to go. Even in London, they told you Oduduwa is what we want. Oduduwa nation now. Why is yours a crime? The Biafrans. Why is your own agitation a crime? Oduduwas have their own flag. Why is their own not a crime? But yours is a crime. That tells you you have lost control. You have no brains. You have denied yourself. And when you go and start pointing out people to be killed, you will be next. Weaken the strong ones that will save you. Weaken your foundation, and that your house will crumble. We are intellectuals. We are keen about talking about degrees, what we have accumulated, and you run off and go to America. You progress. But in your so-called country, you've not been able to progress. Or when you progress, they will be the first to flash it in the national newspaper. Nigerian born so and so did that. And you feel happy. But when they were persecuting him or her, you said nothing. You kept quiet. You wish they had been killed. But when they get out and flourish, you take credit. I will delay the calling today. Let me play you a little bit of something that will reflect your population. After killing you, this is what will happen.
Sokoto State.
Tangaza local government.
Kede ba ino na pankata no?
Ano na Kilimanjaro.
Na Enugu.
Otigba Garden. Otigba Junction.
Otigba Junction. Eba kita bo Otigba. Okay. All the ma afọ ebe na asụ Igbo na atụ ma inu. So what's the kamalo? Kesi aro na kibigo na Enugu.
Ana zugo mi 25 years.
25 years. If you are over there, wait in a water. Okay. In a school, bonus, you are from our. Upon every no corner, what you can do a one business in them.
I had no business in the but I never bring the place.
Who will make you?
She was here. Okay.
Umaka ini brilliant and you okay. Mana business na gapo from up here.
I make it. Nobody make it.
Okay.
Buy a little behind it.
Okay. Can you kiss one word for Obodai no now? Ima ndi side the bull like ndu go outside na go for the na atu egu. Maka ibara tani Igbo dia bilu. Mana ndị banyị na-anaba agwa Hausa bie for aro ne mone. Kedu ife bụ experience gị since iji wee nọ n'ebe?
Since m ji nọ n'ebe a nọkwa m ọfụma ebe a. Even say the house the man name allowed. Anyị ada akwụkwọ ụgwọ ụlọ.
Eziokwu.
Yeah, you be the judge. You make your own analysis out of this lady. She came, adopted, spreading. She has, I think, 12 children. Count how many of them. And that gives you focus with what we are talking about. You accommodate, but they will not accommodate you. They will come and take even your own land right under your nose. You are doing one Nigeria. She is innocent from Sokoto State. telling you your own land and your boundaries. And that makes me wonder where we are headed. We see things differently. If oneness is what is supposed to be, that wouldn't be an issue. That is what one Nigeria is supposed to be about. But is that what is happening? The answer is no. The answer is no. When are we going to get ourselves together? I ask you this question because when we in Biafra land cannot get grips of the situation, who is going to do it for us? How much longer are we going to continue to be in this mess? And when is it going to stop? And how is it going to stop? We are losing our identity. We are losing our land. We are losing our population. Who is to blame? Go back to what I said. When you deny yourself, when you discard your name, then how do we identify who you are? You are not happy to be who you are. This is why you deny your name. This is why you will be vanquished. Stealing and all kinds of atrocities perpetrated against Biafrans. And you have a crop of Biafrans enabling the same oppressors to be effective in what they are doing. We chastise, we go after our own people that are fighting for us, that are fighting for our trash is another person's treasure. Your land is another person's treasure because you have denied the land. Your land is another person's treasure because you have denied your ancestors. Your land is another person's treasure because you cannot identify yourself with the land. You deny your land, the occupants, and your brothers that will bear you witness that that is your land. How then can you defend that that is your land? Rather, somebody from Sokoto will tell you your boundary. Just like the same thing was repeated in Enugu. When somebody told you they were born here and they came since the 80s, that is when the epic of acquisition of Biafra land climaxed. And today, deep-rooted. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. For all intent and purposes, you should be able to know that you don't have a country and you don't own your land. If you like, keep playing political games. If you like, keep playing with words, and it will come to consume you in no distant future. It is happening already. When they take you away from your community, you deny that community you just left. It's just a question of animal kingdom. Take an animal out and put it in another home, it will adapt to that home and stay there. And stay there. Yeah, but some take them and come back, they will remember their home and go back. What is the difference? You're supposed to know better. You're supposed to play the role better. And I wonder who is going to do that for you. I wonder the crime that is involved when you want to identify yourself. I wonder the crime your children committed when they say, I want to be who I am. I want to reserve my father's land, my grandfather's land. Now I am identifying myself with my ancestors. Is that a crime? You claim to be somebody you are not. Continue to deny who you are. And that's why your ancestors are punishing you. Continue to disgrace them. At the end, you will understand. Right now, you don't even have access to your resources. You don't have access to anything. But the division, the hatred, the unwarranted hatred has eaten up your mind. You talk to your fellow Igbo people as if they are aliens, and you welcome the Fulanis that are busy raping, murdering, and destroying everything you own. You were aware about the clip I played yesterday about the activities of the Fulanis in your land. Who is to blame? Blame yourself. Blame yourself because all those fighting to save you are the ones you attack. And when they leave the situation for you, you cannot do better. You cannot do better. But he that is doing it is the one you will attack, as if you know better. Well, let us see. Time will tell, and time is telling. You are one, but the activities are different. You are one, but you hate your brothers. You are not even friends, but you claim to be one. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Mazaloje, Udotuko Sikadiam, 9 Madrid, every Biafran all over the world, where we have find ourselves as slaves. May the God of heaven and earth Tuko Sikadiam be with us because we are not at the I'm telling you people don't know what is coming into the world. The Creator himself is deciding how the world will be. And he is deciding it with America. But listen, dear friends, don't be distracted. First Samuel, chapter 11 and chapter 12. Then you see what the king means. When you abandon the God of heaven and earth, you are gone. Now, what we must do is to embrace our leader as a race, because the world is ganging up seriously to make sure that the Igbo race as a Biafra is eliminated on this planet Earth. But don't get a phone, Dara. It will not happen. Then the remainder of we are wanted. We are ready for Biafra to listen. You see numbers, chapter 28 and chapter 29. We worship the God of heaven through the generational way of our ancestors. So we are ready to go to Biafra. It determines to make sure that Biafra comes. Whether Trump will win, Biafra must come. Whether his opposition means, Biafra must come. Then the Obiya you know that Koru to Kori Ibe, Ono to Parakodera. Then the Obaraka to Gelenga. I gave us a then what? The whole world together like that. Kavapani, I have put the but that's a video for me. Ono Pulasi Biafra, I get a good man over. Come get away. Who will stand against because of Oyo Pulasi Biafra Gidabia? Because Naya, we take a jacket, only to go off two people sure we are not looking at any person's face because we are suffered. We are passed through hell on this planet. We must exist. Even if they let us go hand by hand. We are coming up. Biafra, prepare your heart. Oh, them to see the Kenya now the war going on. Oh, only Kokana will move away the years I would now with the Biafra. I have a lot of the forever and ever. Then Arab Gapana Biafra, but I feel like a little weapon, one of the Biafra, almost no money like that. And then I have to continue to ask for the media. I need to go together, but I didn't move on. I put a boy and the children. Never like the Makini, you want me. My God, to see the one of the and I have that. And I want to get that. I am that.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Mazaloze, good morning, sir, from here. My name is Mazeneka. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Maza, thank you for the good work and time you're doing for people. Maza, I want to contribute my little opinion this morning. I want to ask our brothers in Riverine area. I want to ask them, what are the things that make you people to so much love this one Nigeria? Because I know if you people are smart enough, you people will check the poverty rate. In your own region, you claim you have oil. Your mothers, they drink from water, they certificate. And yet, I have already find, let me know how joy these people in our border and Riverine, how joy they are to be talking on social media that they are one Nigeria. But while growing up, I understand. I read that from even Benin, Edo State, down to Kogi, down to all these places are all old Eastern, under old Eastern region. And there's somebody called himself a barrister, a lawyer, a governor, saying that his name is wicked, saying that his name is not Igbo. So therefore he can kill our people. Like what leader said this morning in Facebook, we must avenge our people dead in Obibo. And no governor, like you said, Mazaloze, no governor, nobody said nothing. But these Nigerian citizens, all of them are there watching what is going on in America. Like Oida said, this protest is better you didn't start what you can finish. Right now, they are wanting that all the celebrities, all the top people that they see they are part of the protest, using the international passport. You see, when our leader says something, people take it for granted. My own opinion, my own social opinion, I wish our leader would just take our 5 states. Let us go, others will join. In America here, we have 50 states. 13 states start originally as America. 13 states start as United States of America. So other people now see how the good work they are doing, and now they join it. Because this our boy and Rebana, they are joining us back so much. I don't know how somebody will be enjoying one Nigeria. Even that is not part of Nigeria passport. Even the richest man, that is not. That's why all of them are sending their children here. Because if they are part of the Nigeria passport, their children will be going to school in that Nigeria. And yes, people by me sure we will be one Nigeria. Okay, when you travel abroad, succinctly, miraculously, you become successful. Okay? And you know too well, if you are in Nigeria, you can never things like that to give yourself a better life. And yet, people don't understand what is going on in that country. That is why we will come out and be saying, we kill our people with boldness. No governor say nothing. No governor say anything. Anything, nothing. As we are killing people as business, as the normal thing. Army, soldier, using armored tank, going to his own country. The so-called country they came is in Nigeria. Soldier carry armored tank, going around the streets. So God, nobody will come and tell, although I've already bought a Nigerian passport 4 years ago. People that know me, I know that. Nigerian passport, I take that country to the passion. I wish I need to just take, let us start first with our first state. Anybody have an army? Anybody who equips this land, in the middle of all the enemy. Understand? They know that when the Fulani begin kill our river area, they will not be begging. They will do the referendum. Not be joining. Yes, they were border. We can't leave them. But they're border that don't want young boys to have peace. Everybody goes to other Fulani. And we can. The day of reckoning is coming. This man, what they call the name, is Sudan. He has been the president of Sudan for 38 years. If they told him that the again of 17 years is one that will lead the revolution, that will be the country down. And the one thing Nigeria used to say, I wonder what they're doing on Facebook. Because if you check on Facebook, there's no country in the world that you see on Facebook more than Nigerian people. Does it mean they don't see how other countries go to Algeria, Sudan, even to Togo 2 years ago? You don't see the way they do their own protest. They back out. See the way they are going to house and clear everybody. And yet people are enjoying having food for the children in that country. You have to have you need a brain reset to know what is this is the same thing like people supporting Joe Biden in America. This is the same thing that when they start with. Don't support this Buhari, don't have no good. You people say no. Buhari PC change, corruption change. Today now are you corrupting your life? Are you changing your life? This is something America will face if they fiercely vote this man that have been in post for 7 years. That the vice president of Obama for 8 years that said, look at the amount of killing. They have somebody to tell me who to support. Look at the amount of killing when Obama is in the post. Everywhere I said he country people head. But since Donald Trump entered, nobody have seen that. And yet people are saying no because they approve my border visa. This is border visa that you are approving. Is it your land? Is it called your land? Not to have a brain. And then I said there's something wrong with the brain of a black man. And it's true. Let me drop video. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. We are not leaving our brothers behind. That is the message our leader said. We are not leaving our own behind. The people killing you are the people you invite. Let them kill you if that's what they want to do. That is your problem. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Go ahead, Chidera.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you. I'm sorry. Zapata Chidera from South Africa. The question the media is asking when somebody comes to interview, you find that clearly this media are people that just sitting down in office, wear a suit, take a bottle of water and sit down there, finding out for somebody they interview that they also come from a different office. They are the one to give them information. You see how that man answer. You are the one have cameras. You are the one have a ID card to go around where there is a riot, protest or anything, to go and collect evidence and come and share to the people. But you waited in their office, looking. That's why they categorize everything. They say fake news. When the army shoot in Neki, and they say the army shoot, first all the report, army went and copied it and put in their website, marking them fake news. Then the same army came out and say they were invited. The general said we are there. Then who is now fake news? Those who are trying to regulate social media in Nigeria. I think I regret even the government themselves, who also lying. Mazal also, yesterday they're busy on the same Nigerian media, saying that the IPOB flag, hasting their flag in Benue State. None of those media that are, including Poch and the rest of them, they did not go there to see the flag. Today, police have come out now, the same media, police have come out today and say IPOB did not hoist any flag in Benue State, says police. Did you see how they cause confusion in Nigeria? How can a media sitting down in office say that IPOB flag? What? That it was a big news yesterday. Most of all those Buhari idiot, all of them are busy. Why IPOB? They're killing them in no people. Now they're going to Benue. Some Benue people are busy in the Facebook. No, they mustn't go take their flag. As far as we know, Benue is this, Benue is that. They even say they're not middle bed. They're not even. They stand on their own. Now police have come out today to say no IPOB flag in Benue. But media, why are you reporting what you're not sure of? How do you get your information from? Sometimes when the FG give them fire, we don't even pity them because these people are just enveloped clearly. Now, Mazalo, look at all the people they interview since these old people started, including those so-called Igbos, Chi, the Lloyd, and the rest of them. Many of them. Watch them since yesterday. Even this morning I was watching. All of them are claiming Nnamdi Kanu. That Nnamdi Kanu, how can you put a ban on a sitting governor? I want them to quote in the Constitution of Nigeria where they say that a sitting governor can put a ban on the citizen. Where this citizen is not declared wanted by a court. At least if that guy that we can wake up one day and say he's putting 50 million, maybe he's on the run because he committed a crime, court have found that wanting, or even probably Wike himself have called him, asked him to appear in a person to his office, and that guy refused to come. As a first citizen of a state, he have right to call up the citizen, just the way he went to rescue a woman who police invaded his house. Now he have never called that guy. All of a sudden, he jumped out from nowhere and said he putting a bound on the so-so person. Now, this person happened to be a citizen of River State. Now, nobody is talking about that 50 million though. If that guy has been killed or whatever happened to that guy, we will be obliged to pay 50 million for a citizen of a country, which no court have find him guilty of anything. But the one Nnamdi said is the one that every idiot who called himself Igbo are going to every channel saying Nnamdi have no right. Then tell me where we can have right to put a 50 million pound in somebody's head. The one that came to put 200 million, that wretched animal that came to put $200 million. I don't know if he got $20 million. Nobody talking about that one. No. That video is over 4 or 5 days now. Nobody. The only one they are talking of Nnamdi. Then when you come and blame Nnamdi, everything bad happened in Igbo land is Nnamdi. There is an Hausa man, Stambe Keke guy in Nsukka. Kill him dead there at the spot. Everybody seen it. The Fulanis quickly called army. They rescued them. People start rioting. They claim they burned 2 mosques. Why you have jumped up and prayed that you rebuild those mosques and ask everybody to go home? Did you now go and pay that family that Fulani man killed, just like the way Wike is paying the family? He claimed that whoever killed in the River State. Did you going to now start paying the guy, the Keke guy, that the condition of Nigeria put that guy? Probably that guy is a graduate, but he was stamped at the spot. Just a mere argument. Now, a mosque was born according to them. The useless Murik are now claiming, writing to Satan, writing everybody that Igbos are destroying mosques in the East. In Kaduna, in Abuja, in the other north, everybody knows the history of Erufai. How many churches have struck down and condemned in the north that any city governor in that state of the north come out in less than 2 days to say everybody go home, I will rebuild it from the state coffin? Have you ever heard that? They do not blame any governor there. They will not blame anybody. They only jump everybody you call in any media there now is in Nnamdi. And what they will say, the Nnamdis cannot be speaking from the Igbo. Nnamdi cannot be speaking to you. You that for Igbo. Useless idiot. Look at the airport they give people. Nam is not speaking for the you that are speaking for Igbo. Let's see the impact of your speaking. We can jump up from the only way and put 50 million a citizen that no court have said this is what you do. The media are now giving that person. Why don't you add this person? Okay, now this 50 million out of retaliation, form of okay, you put 50 million, I will double it. Go to the tape. See why Namdi say that 100 million in the head of Wike. No, that Wike got 100% right to do what he like, but in Nam they have no right to say because Namdi is not a citizen of any country. He just it does not mean they have not called him. Even the hoteliers, all of them, see the way they're behaving. But tomorrow you will say Igbo. If you don't want Igbos, let Igbo go because the killing is too much. Seriously. IPOB flag here, IPOB flag there. The media in Nigeria are the ones destroying Nigeria. Can Channel TV, since 4 years now, have Channel TV interviewed the Buhari? Don't they have what called presidential press? Everybody do it in every country. This country, within 2 months ago, I have watched the president of this country interview more than 5 times in different areas. Every step he made, media follows him. This one is a pampered like a egg that is not ripe. So, but you still jump out to condemn what IPOB. Which video, which camera shows IPOB clothes in that protest day? That can God say, okay, yes, we saw IPOB there. They are the one who kill army or whoever. People should wake up and know what is right and do the right thing because they are contributing this killing. Because whenever this killing happens, instead of them to gather just like Northern governor have gathered and do something in North, the Igbos are not gathered and they are scattered. They speaking different pocket and different bank account and different credit card. That is rubbish. Thank you, Mazalozo.
Thank you very much. That's what I was referring to in my broadcast. They are divided. They are in the bushes, and they come out from different parts of the bushes. And I will not be surprised. You see how foolish the Igbos are. And when you say it, they say you're using foul language. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
From Ghana. I'm calling from Ghana. I really appreciate one of our brothers that just called now. He has said it for even that of Suka incident. How so-called our leaders are messing themselves up. After people have been killing and burning churches in the north, but none of northern governors have ever tried to rebuild any church in the north. So, coming to area of medias, everybody knows that in every country where there is insecurity, the major problem, any country where there is insecurity and biased journalists or biased medias, that country has gone forever. That country has gone forever. So everything that is going on in the zoo will always be in blackout because the media blackout because they have compromised in every area. So they are the same thing like security. So that a major problem, the two major problems in that country, insecurity and the problem of medias. So these two things in any country, if they have problem of these two things, the country is no more. So but in everything we must go. Now I know everybody know that none of those so-called Eastern governors, they will not talk. And we even start in the field. They will not talk because they claim that they are being stealing in a people. They are IPOBs. They are IPOB members. So I don't know how they have meaning that they have even admitted that they are all IPOB. So we start saying for that they have even given us the number for the referendum already. They have even counted it for us that every Igbo, despite that it is a problem, they are killing them. They cannot come out and talk because they claim that all those Igbos there, they are IPOB members. I cannot understand the kind of heart these people have. But in everything, they must get the result of it. Soon, because even our leader has already said it, they will get the result. And the same thing Mike did, the same thing this man did, and he was hanged. So I don't know, Mike's own is now jumping up and down, claiming that he's a radical man. How can a governor come out and play a bat on somebody's head, 50 million? Why that a court has not said anything? He didn't declare the person wanted. A sitting governor just come out and make such useless comments on somebody's head. How do you mean? Do you think that the person leading the group will leave you alone? So Nnamdi is a man that is leading a group that is fighting for a nation. Why you are only just ordinary state? So even in the world, Nnamdi is more than him in position. So I think that in everything they must get the result. They must get the result. That one is sure. All right, Alpha. Shalom.
Holy, holy, another Savior, Holy, 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 another Savior. Special dedication to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPOB families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafran War. In the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafran army to fight. And they were singing out, Holy, 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 is another Savior. They were singing out, Holy, 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 is another Savior. Yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. In your madika, yabika kokwanam no wow. Hey, I know mekele mazuche me